14th ranked Utah will go 1-0, and they'll get Weber State next. Gators, meanwhile, will go home to face McNeese next Saturday night and then open up SEC play against Tennessee 2 weeks from this Saturday. 3, 2, and 1, and that will do it. The final score here at Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. It's number 14, Utah 24, Florida 11. The Gators obviously 0-1. Utah off to a good start after starting last season 0-1. They are 1-0, and they have again extended their winning streak at home to 15 games.
And that game hurt. That game hurt a lot. It wasn't the standard that we wanted. It wasn't the expectations that we were pushing coming out of camp. It wasn't exactly what we wanted, but in life, a lot of the times you may not get what you want in the first place, but you gotta work and you gotta dig to get the results that you want out of this. I just love the way, the mentality that we went into the next week, and to really kind of putting our minds and our focus and actually telling each other, and not just talking about it, actually coming in every day, coming in the building and doing it.
3, 2, 4.
I feel like we bounced back fast and we got back to it and we got to work, and we kind of like set out goals and made sure that we focus on that, because, you know, we're not trying to do that the rest of the season. So I'm glad that happened at the beginning of the season than, you know, at the middle or the end.
I'm good, Lord. Here we go.
Saturday night this song, baby. Don't get better than this. It does not get better than this.
Takes the snap, look left, turns right, now scrambling to his right. Lances in trouble and just got crushed at the 42-yard line. Sacked by Scooby Williams. Now the pistol, Mertz fakes a handoff, taking the snap, lines up, big one down the left side. Pierce on the dive, caught it, 5, end zone, touchdown, Gators. As the clock winds down to 0, chump this one up for the Gators. 49-7 is the final score.
That whole week of McNeese, we was just kind of like licking our chops, you know, just trying to. We couldn't wait to play another down the ball. You know, it was just more so of just showing the world like what we're capable of, you know, what we can do. You know what I'm saying? And that whole week, we just took a lot of pride in the work.
Right, we dotted every I, we crossed every T. We know we could have done a little bit better Wednesday, okay, but you learned something. All right, hard work works, right? We said it yesterday. We're gonna enjoy this thing tonight, okay, but when your head, okay, comes off that pillow in the morning, man, it's work time, okay? We know what we're preparing for, right? We understand the importance of this rivalry, okay? And we understand we got the Tennessee Volunteers are gonna be in the swamp, okay, this time next week. Everybody hear this?
Yeah. Here's James. No flags. Brandon James, touchdown, Florida.
5-man rush. That's intercepted. Leto Shepard heads for the good zone and strolls in.
Lydell Anthony. Touchdown, Florida.
Having a lot of young guys and having a lot of guys transfer in, I think Napier did a really good job emphasizing on, you know, what this game really means, because this game is one of the biggest games of the season.
I didn't really know the history behind it, but going into this season, Coach Napier like really preached like the history on it, and he kind of taught us like what it means to be a Gator in this rivalry.
The shotgun, here comes the rush. Manning backpedaling for an interception. Tony George with some run.
With Tennessee being a rival, you know, it just hits different.
His pass is off. It is incomplete. They call it complete, and the fumble. And Joey Kemp.
Growing up, you knew this was the game that can make or break a season.
Having the opportunity to actually play in that game last year, go down to Tennessee and play in Neyland Stadium. That was the experience, and that loss, I took that to heart. I took that personally, because, you know, I understand I'm not just working for myself and this team. It's a whole dynasty of Gators that has played in this game, and I want to pay my respects to them and show them that I actually care about giving my best effort.
It is electric tonight at the Swamp in Gainesville, Florida. It's the Gators versus 11th ranked Tennessee, the renewal of the rivalry. The Gators lead the all-time series 31-21. They have met every year since 1990. They first met back in 1916. The Gators come into tonight with a 9-game win streak over Tennessee in this building. The Volunteers have not won here in Gainesville since 2003.
We know this is a SEC East game. You know, it's a mandatory win for us. You know, for the goals that we have ahead.
You can just feel the build up in the Swamp. That build up, getting off the bus, the fans are right there. It's kind of like a surreal moment because it hits you right in your face. You like, it's here.
It's about poise, confidence, technique, and discipline. That's what it's about. That's what wins the football game. Have I got me?
That's what I'm talking about. I'm ready to go play. I'm ready to go play.
60 minutes, bro. Beat the man in front of you, dog. Every play. They don't want to play with us, dog. Let's go make it every play. They coming to you first. They coming for a shot first.
Do your job, bro. I'm gonna do my job for y'all, boys, bro. I love y'all, but do my job for y'all, bro. I'm gonna do my job, bro. I'm gonna do my job, bro.
Keep your helmet on.
Go!
Hands called. Now listen, it's time to look them in the eye. It's time to put your hands on them. But you understand what I'm saying?
Trying to get his guys going and win a rivalry game. Protect that winning streak against the Vols here. That goes back 20 years. Incredible. 9 straight Florida home wins over their rivals from the SEC East. Milton schemes downfield. Foot to the wrist. And rolling down to the 10-yard line is Squirrel White, the electric slot receiver, and the ball's threatening quickly. Milton to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Ramel Keaton and the Volunteers right down the field to draw first blood.
I promise you, we weren't phased at all. We all looked at each other, you know, we just dapped each other hands, you know. Even though they scored, we dapped each other hands like, as if, like, you know, like, let's go, you know what I'm saying? Next play, like, we're not going to let that define the game.
Come on, here we go. Here we go, next drive. Here we go. Hey, where's Shamar? Hey, Shamar. Just like y'all did for the strip toss, we can't hear. I'm coming right up. Or left. Yeah. I'm saying, though, either right or left. Yeah. I'm looking at you.
For me, being a player that I am now and have been in these type of games, I understand how the flow of the game works because that's how the coaches call it. They call it the flow of the game. And you're going to take a punch. And depending on how the game goes is how well you can take that punch. And I think we handled that really well.
And a deflating start for the Gators.
We were still calm. We were just ready to go out there and just, you know, make plays.
Morris faces pressure, gets the ball out, and a clutch completion. That's Caleb Douglas, and they move the sticks to the 37.
And we knew that this game was going to come down to us just finishing the drives. And we talked about it, we harped on it during the week, was us, our execution, and then on the sideline was, you know, just finish the drive.
Etienne picks his way, follows his block, and Burr's still going. Etienne in a foot race, and he'll win it. Touchdown, Gators.
It's almost, when you go into a game with him, you can just feel the tension. I feel like, oh my God, he's just gonna, something crazy is gonna happen. This kid is gonna make the stadium erupt.
That's a quick answer.
We got him, you know, right where we want him.
job with tempo, right? It's about your cleats getting set. So that's why I'm rotating like I'm doing, right? We are in better shape than them. You are trained for this. You are trained for this. That ain't bad. We bad.
It's right with 3 blockers, but the Gators close it down and grab him for a short gain. Scooby Williams.
Everybody out there wanted. Everybody out there just, you know what I'm saying, trying to make the play. So, and then that's a scary sight.
Mertz on 3rd and 12 on the move, flings it and tight roping and making a great catch on the sidelines is Khalil Jackson.
A thing of beauty there by Jackson. Look at that ball.
He stayed planted on the ground and reached up.
That is beautiful. The throw and the catch.
Games get intense, and you know you can't have your quarterback out there, you know, just looking around, looking like he don't know what to do. So I'm glad that I have him on my side.
Mertz across the middle, flips it, caught by Pearsall, who's got a first down, and will fight to the 3-yard line.
A lot of times I go out there and I go blank. My body takes over, and I let my natural instincts take over, and I just go out there and make plays. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what happened.
Pearsall in motion again. Johnson makes a cut and scores, and the Gators jump on top. Milton under pressure, hit as he throws, just lofts it up, and it's an interception. Devin Moore rolling into the secondary, takes it down inside the 20.
The Gators defense, that pressure ends up getting a big turnover.
Mertz looks it to Johnson, and a long way to go. Slips a tackle, still running, makes a cut, and scores! What a first half for the Gators.
We've been turning that top another night, bro.
Hey, DNA. Hey, new house, new game.
What are they going to start doing if we can continue popping these runs? What are they going to start doing? Man, do not get comfortable.
Let's go, man.
3rd down, we're going to make them drive it, and when I feel a certain way, we'll go get them. You on the same page right there?
Mark, come here. Go and flip your hips and sit down. You know what I mean?
We just felt like yeah, we got them. Like, we could do it. You know what I'm saying? And Coach Napier did a good job of just letting everybody know, like, hey, we still got ball left, and, you know, anything can happen, and we need to come out swinging still.
Execution wins, right? It ain't over, man. Okay, this group can score in a hurry. You better set your jaw and get ready to go play 30 more minutes of football.
Yeah, let's go, bro.
Gators rush 4, Milton, slant, incomplete. Broken up beautifully, arriving, knocked the ball loose was Jalen Kimber.
The fans are just outrageous.
I could barely hear him, Matt. It is so loud in this place.
When the Gators, they get back to their winning ways, it's a hostile environment.
Play fake. Milton, harassed and sacked. Tyreak Sapp got him. Did you say aggressive? Inspired?
And we understand that atmosphere of the swamp, we use that to our advantage.
They swarm into the backfield. Scooby Williams busts in and stops right. And the Gators come up with a turnover on downs.
It's almost like you're not just playing us, you have to play our crowd too.
Gators rush 4. Milton escapes across the middle. It's a low throw. Incomplete. Could not complete it on the run. Scooby Williams was chasing him. And another 4th down stop for this Florida defense tonight. The Tennessee misery in the swamp will continue. It will extend to 22 years since their last win here in 2003.
Man, it's not a better feeling than that. You know, we want to keep that same feeling every week. So I feel like we just gotta, you know, keep the pedal to the metal and keep going forward with it.
I think that we have a lot more to prove. I think that we're not done yet.
You know, I think just winning rivalry games at home, and it's just something very special for the fans, for the team. I really think this team is very special, and we have a lot more to build on.
More work to do. On to the next. More work to do.
We just gonna keep pushing to improve. Like I said, the things that we did right, we gonna improve on them, and the things that we are still working on, we gonna keep on working on them together as a group, as a collective group, as a team.